Hey folks, you know what? After the first review of this, I thought I need to spend some more time in this game. I really trashed it the first review, and pretty unfairly. Especially since I've had so much fun playing it for about 6 hours today. And one of the big reasons is it is visually stunning, as you can see right here. Really pleasant to drive around, the atmosphere, the scenery. And then I struggled with the mechanics of the fishing, but as you can see here, I kind of ironed that out too. So I started having some fun catching fish. Now, one of the big things I didn't do initially that I had to do to really enjoy it was get into the career mode. Once you start playing in career mode, it really takes off. So here's an example of one of the times, actually this is the first time I caught a really big fish. And let's just go through, I just want to show this. And I didn't have this the first time I played. So this was actually really cool. Everything slows down, the heartbeat comes in, but come to find out that heartbeat is only because that was the first time I'd caught this particular fish. So when you catch a fish for the first time, you get a heartbeat, which was pretty cool. And it just so happened that the fish here was a big fish. It ended up being, at this point, the biggest fish I'd caught. And here's where it started to give a little tension to the line. You had to actually use some skill to maneuver the fishing pole and hold the rod at certain angles, let the line out. So the skill started to come in from fishing experience, and it made it more fun, right? I mean, that's the point. So check the size of this guy out, and this was fun. This was my first really big fish, and it was actually really exciting. So what? Finally, I caught a big fish. 11 pound. Wow. Look at the size of that fish. Wow. Whew, that was actually exciting. You know, I knew if I gave this game a chance, eventually it would start to get better. All right, so this is the second go at the Toledo Bend, whatever college, basically the absolute entry level tournament here, trying to get through this tournament with a win. And so I said I was going to give it a chance. I'm still going, and it's getting better. I'll say that for sure. All right, there's some fish in here. Look, that beast.
Not sure if you're a carpenter, but you're going to need a measuring tape.
So as I entered more tournaments, I noticed I started to win. The more I practiced, learned the bait, the tackle, the poles. You know, obviously you learn more about the game. And then, you know, I really started to appreciate scenes like this, just this when you're taking off, and the gorgeous scenery. And even the like little one-liners that you get when you catch a small fish or a big fish or something like that. The game really starts to grow on you, but you got to give it a chance. Start playing it more and more. I can actually smell the fumes from the boat in my mind. So let's talk about the mechanics here. Now, setting the hook is fairly simple. It pretty much does it for you. Then the reeling and the angling of the pole is pretty self-explanatory. You do that with the left thumbstick. And then once you get the fish in close enough to the boat, you have to hit this A and try to maneuver this little thing, and stop it right on the fish, and it'll net it immediately.
Not going to set any records with that one, but at least it's a good, solid keeper.
So that was just an example of the kind of the silly little voice that comes on and says comments about your fish. Usually it's only when it's a keepable bass during the tournaments or something. But here's what the fish look like if you hit a hot spot with a ton of fish underneath the water. It's pretty cool. And there's a lot of weird glitching you'll notice sometimes, and fish will just like appear, or see that right there? Like they'll just glitch and move, and so there are definitely some issues here on the software side with some glitches and stuff. And then sometimes the movement of the fish when they bite is very blocky. Like it doesn't actually turn its body. It just like shifts to the right and attaches to the hook. It doesn't make any sense. All right, now let's see what happens after my first win. Here's another beautiful shot just driving. But let's go back to winning. After I won my first match there, my first college round, whatever, in the basic entry-level tournament, I got some money. And then once I got some money, I got to get some thicker line, do some upgrades that were kind of important to move along in the game, because I need some new lures and stuff like that. So, the upgrade and the way that works and how we upgrade is pretty cool. And it led me to catching this guy right here. First time catching a pickerel. Only a 2-pounder, but pretty cool. And I don't think I could have done that with the lures that I got initially. So yeah, here's just some random clips of me catching a bunch of different fish, but it's fun. I mean, look, it's a game that once you learn how to catch some fish, you want to win these tournaments. I won 3 total, I think. And I like how they mix it up. Some of the tournaments are catch all different kinds of fish. There's a couple like that. Some are just obviously bass tournaments. They're at different locations. The time of day shifts quite a bit, and you get some really neat lighting that I think the Xbox Series S really takes advantage of, that dynamic lighting. So you know what? I'm going to change my final rating of this game from a 3 out of 10 up to a 7 out of 10. I'm going to end this video right here. Thanks for watching, and enjoy these last couple clips. And as always, subscribe and have a fantastic day. Primo Gaming, my new channel. Subscribe, come back for more videos. Thanks for watching.